Hello, this is my fourth VGSF video. I shall start off with one CJ cherry that I should have put on the last video, which is the Dreamstone. That's that one. Now I shall go on to Arthur C. Clarke. There are quite a lot, and it is quite an awkward author to cover. First I'll start with The Other Side of the Sky. Now I have two copies there. If I start with this one, this is a fourth, I believe, yes, fourth impression VGSF paperback. It has the same ISBN as this one, which is a second impression VGSF paperback. So although the ISBNs are the same, there are two different covers, at least in terms of the text on the cover. This is one where I haven't got a first printing. I've looked, but I haven't been able to find one. So that's the first Arthur C. Clarke book. The next one is this one, The City and the Stars. Again, sorry about reflection from the plastic bag. I will be checking the screen to my right because I want to try and cover all the points for Arthur C. Clarke. Right, this book does refer to a previous printing, which is the Gollancz Classic SF number 5. So it can be quite difficult with Arthur C. Clarke because it will refer back to the Gollancz Classic SF and the VGSF Classics. Next one I'll cover is The Wind from the Sun. I don't think there are any special points to raise about that. That is a lovely copy. Arthur C. Clarke VGSFs can be difficult to find in really nice condition. The next one I'll cover, A Fall of Moondust. Let me just check if I've got anything to say about that. Previous edition that was mentioned is VGSF Classics number 9. Again, a nice copy. Next, The Fountains of Paradise. Now I will just check. Again, this is a lovely copy. This was previously published as the VGSF Classic number 34, and the VGSF Classic number 34 and this book have the same ISBN. So even though it's a totally different edition, a different price, it does use the same ISBN. Next, Imperial Earth. Let me just check that. And this again was previously published as a VGSF Classic number 27. And this is a third impression. I believe I have first impression somewhere, but I'm not absolutely certain on that one. Next one, Reach for Tomorrow. I'll just check if I've got anything to say about that. Nope, that is fairly straightforward. Next, another book where I've got two editions. Right, first edition is this one, Tales of 10 Worlds. And this had a second edition with a different ISBN. I mean, if you want to, hopefully you can see. This is the second edition, so it had a different ISBN and a different cover price. Again, they can be quite difficult to find. And the final Arthur C. Clarke is The Deep Range. And The Deep Range was previously published as VGSF Classic number 23. So as you see, it can be rather complicated with the Arthur C. Clarkes. Carrying on, next one, Hal Clement, Mission of Gravity. A classic, in my view. I certainly enjoyed it when I first read it many, many years ago. Next, No Man's Land, D.G. Compton. And then Ragnarok, which is by John Gribbin and D.C. Compton. For some reason, I've got that. Yes, it's filed under C, as he was the first named author. Next, I have two Richard Cowpers. Clone. And the next one, The Twilight of Briareus. I'm not hoping I pronounced that correctly. Carrying on, the next one is The Difference Engine by William Gibson and Bruce Sterling. Now, this one was published in a large format by VGSF, and there were several printings of the mass market size. This is a fourth printing, and I've looked for ages to try and find a first mass market size printing, and I haven't been able to find one. So if anyone has a really nice copy that they want to part with, please let me know. This one was signed by William Gibson. Next, there's a Christopher Evans, Aztec Century. And then Samuel R. Delaney, The Jewels of Aptor. Carrying on, there's a whole load of Simon R. Green. And I'll just try and get these in order if I can. think Mistworld was the first. I won't swear to that. This is a trilogy, Mistworld. I got all these signed by Simon R. Green just over 10 years ago. And I think it was Ghost World was next. And then Hell World. Those 3 books, I believe, were then published as a single title as Deathstalker Prelude, if I remember correctly. Carrying on, there is in effect another trilogy. I'm trying to remember the order again. I'm not absolutely certain, but I think it was this one first, Blood and Honour. Followed by Blue Moon Rising. And finally, Down Among the Dead Men. And 2 more Simon R. Green's, Shadows Fall, and Deathstalker. Some of these fatter books can be quite difficult to find with a nice spine, just because of the thickness. Carrying on, on to John Gribbin, Father to the Man. Again, another one that I bought as part of a big group from a dealer with review slips. Then some co-authored by John Gribbin and Marcus Chown, Double Planet. Again, a review slip. And Reunion, again double authored. With a review slip. And finally, on this video, I shall go through the Bill the Galactic Hero books, starting with number 1. Number 2. The next 5 all credit 2 authors, Harry Harrison and 1 other. This one, Bill the Galactic Hero on the Planet of Bottled Brains, with Robert Sheckley. And this one, Bill the Galactic Hero on the Planet of Tasteless Pleasure, co-authored with David Bischoff. And this one, Bill the Galactic Hero on the Planet of Zombie Vampires, co-authored with Jack C. Haldeman II. And the 6th one, Bill the Galactic Hero on the Planet of the Hippies from Hell. This one co-authored again by David Bischoff. And finally for this video, finally for the this series, Bill the Galactic Hero, The Final Incoherent Adventure. This one co-authored with David Harris, who I must admit I know absolutely nothing about. That completes this video And I will sign off now and think about getting the next one ready. Thank you. Bye.